Good morning, everyone. This is Heather Fowler with Alabama Health Guidance, and I wanted to take just a few minutes this morning and talk about the Blue Cross Network. I get quite a few questions about which doctors take which plans, and I just want to try to explain that a little bit better. So let's get started. So I want to start off here in Chapter 5 of the ACA Handbook. This chapter is devoted to information about Blue Cross Blue Shield specific information. And I want to show you first that there are two types of plans. If you work in the Birmingham area, you're going to see the EPO plans come up. If you work in other areas, you're only going to see the PPO plans come up. And so in today's video, we're just going to talk about the network for the PPO plans. We can talk about the EPO plans in a separate video. But if you want to read about this, it is in Chapter 5 of the ACA Handbook. So today we're talking about the PPO plans and the network that goes with those plans. Now, before we go any further, I also want to make sure you understand about the importance of designating a primary care doctor if you put someone in a plan that is one of the select plans, the standardized plans, the Saver Silver plan. Those plans require that you designate a primary care doctor that is in the select network. And there's more information and a separate video here in the handbook that will show you how to do that, how to find one of these select primary care doctors and then use the designation link to help your client designate that doctor. Think of it as that activates that plan. So it's very important that your client understands if they select one of those plans, then before the plan will pay anything, they have to designate a primary care doctor that is in the select network. So that's extremely important. But for today's video, I want to talk more about specialists. That's the question I've been getting more often. And so now I'm going to go to my Health Sherpa dashboard. I have put in my zip code here in Florence and just, a sample income. And then I came down and I put in a couple of doctors. Now, Hillary De La Rosa, she's a primary care doctor. I know that she is in the select network. A lot of people around here choose her and designate her as their doctor. And then Felix Morris is a specialist in our area that a lot of people see. So if I put it in over here on Health Sherpa, I want to show you what happens. So you'll see here on this Saver Bronze plans, it shows that that both of them take the plan. But let's go down to the Select Silver, which is a very popular plan. Now we know Hillary De La Rosa takes it. She is a primary care doctor in that select network. There's no question about that. But then for Felix Morris, it says he does not take this plan. But that's not exactly accurate. Let me show you how you can know that. So if I click on, let's go to plan details first. And this is why it's so important, in my opinion, to use the Blue Cross Provider Lookup tool. Okay, let me show you. So if you go here to the summary of benefits and coverages, this is really like an important questions sheet. But if you come right up here and you click on this link that says alabamablue.com, it's going to take you to another booklet that provides a lot more information about the plan. So here we are in this booklet, and I'm on, it says page 9 over here, but it's really page 4 in the booklet itself. So this says for the Select Silver plan, examples of the plans Alabama in-network providers are. And so here are the networks that would go with this Select Silver plan. And actually, this same network applies to all of the PPO plans. So I will try to copy and paste this and include it in the handbook when I revise it for plan year 2026 so that you'll have a little easier access to it. But notice that Preferred Medical Doctors, PMD, is a network that works with the Select Silver. So let's go back. And I need to go back. So let's go down here to where this said that Felix Morris did not take it. But if I go to doctors, this takes me to the Blue Cross provider tool. So let me put in the zip code here in Florence. And I'm going to put in Felix Morris. Now, when we view the networks that he takes, you see that he does take the Preferred Medical Doctors, PMD. And if we go back to this other document, we see that PMD, that is in the network. So Felix Morris would take the Select Silver plan. And so I just wanted to show you how you could find that and how if you only rely on this Health Sherpa doctor provider lookup tool, it's not always going to give you the most accurate information. So I wanted you to be sure that you understood how to figure out which doctors were in the network for these PPO plans. So I hope that helps. And if you have any questions, as always, feel free to call me or reach out to me. And I hope that everyone has a great day. Thank you so much.